We are here at NAB 2015 together with Louis Hernandez. He is chairman of the board of AVID. He is president and CEO of the company, and he had a very large event for customers and partners, which is called AVID Connect, which was taking place 2 days ago with I think 2,000 people. Were you happy with this event?
Oh, it was fantastic. As you know, we operated in about 140 countries. We had 50 plus countries represented there. Really covers around the globe, from the largest media companies in the world all the way down to very well regarded individual creatives. So I'm glad you got to attend, by the way. I know you were there taking all your notes and working hard, but fantastic event, and just shows you the power of a community coming together, working together to advance the industry. And it's really exciting, you know, in 1 year that our membership has grown so dramatically, and you saw what a huge event, you know, you participated in this last weekend. And so it's great to see the community coming together, working with AVID, and really trying to show the way and lead how we can work together going forward.
2014, you started the AVID Everywhere initiative, and this was for the industry very interesting to see that there is a vendor coming out and inviting all the other companies to work together. How was the reaction so far? How did your customers and your partners react to this initiative?
Well, I can tell you, you know, it's been unbelievable reception. When you launch something this ambitious and this far-reaching, you never know, you know, how it's going to work out. But, you know, you can see it on our results. You know, we're a publicly traded company, but it's been just really fantastic, the reception, the sales of the AVID Media Central platform, the subscription sales, and it's reflected in our earnings and our cash flow, allowing us to invest quite aggressively. But I think the reason there's been such a strong reception is the problem today isn't a better editor or storage or another format on a camera. It's the entire workflow. And it's not just because we want to be more efficient. It's because the business model of media is under pressure. And if we don't address the business points, then we're not really advancing the cause for the industry. And so by addressing the biggest pain points, creating great content, making it available through more channels and devices, optimizing the lifetime value, doing all that more efficiently, I think we've seen a huge amount of uptake that anybody is stepping forward. And because AVID's a large participant, and this is all we do, I felt like, you know, who better than AVID to try to show the way? By creating a single global ecosystem, it has to be shared not just with AVID's products, but the entire industry. Otherwise, it wouldn't work. And so, as you mentioned, a lot of people were surprised to see that we launched the connectivity toolkit. We gave it away for free. It allows anybody to connect to this ecosystem and share common services. And I think there was a lot of stunned people last year. But you know what stunned more was when we came right back and certified 22 partners and came right back again with a couple of hundred, many of them direct competitors. So the idea is, of course, we'd rather have you use more AVID products, but we knew we're not really solving your business problem if we're forcing you to make decisions that are not consistent with your strategy. So that by creating this ecosystem, the platform, and then allowing you to pick and choose the modules you'd like, participate in the ecosystem how you'd like, pay for and bundled and delivered how you like, we knew that choice, flexibility, and comprehensiveness we thought would win. And so far, the reception's been so overwhelming. You saw the group there. I mean, we had some amazing leaders in the room sitting with you and participating from all the major media companies around the world, all throughout Europe, of course, here in the US, Asia, Latin America, everybody was represented. And so it was really fun to see, but we're just early on. We have a long way to go. So far, the products are working great. People are excited, but now they can see steady stream enhancements to the platform and new applications and new certified vendors. And this openness is really, taking people by surprise. I know there was an article written jokingly said, AVID just became the most open, the most extensible platform on the planet. And then it said, ... that's right, I said AVID. And then they talked about how they experienced it. So it's been fun so far.
When we talked last time, you were telling me that the consolidation of the industry will go on, and that there were a lot of vendors in the near future which are no longer visible at fairs like NAB or IBC. What is your position today? Is it still the time where consolidation is an issue?
Well, if you look at the last year, even just since we spoke, it wasn't that long ago. I think you still owe me a drink, by the way. But you know, look at the transactions that have occurred with Chiron, with VizRT, with several. Imagine. I mean, there's been a lot of transactions that have occurred so far, and I think that trend will continue. Look, there's a lot of great point solutions out there, but the digitization between the connection of the creative professional and the consumer allows you to bring these two closer more powerfully. The old siloed organizational structure and siloed approach to vendors just simply doesn't work anymore because the economic model is under too much pressure. So we have to find ways to more efficiently connect the creative process of the consumer in real time, and that means great content made available to more people, optimizing value, and doing that less expensively. And it simply means a lot of these folks who've created great niches aren't going to be able to survive long term unless they adapt, and not all of them will be able to. And they might find themselves better suited to be part of a larger organization to serve the overall need.
There was another big surprise last night. You announced the acquisition of Orad. How long did you talk with Orad about this possible acquisition? And what was the idea to take this company over?
Well, I can't give the details on how long. I can say they've been a great partner of ours for a long time. Fantastic, innovative company, growing very nicely. The things we really liked about it is, you know, AVID took all that was common in its products and the rest of the ecosystem and put it onto a shared platform called the AVID Media Central platform. It's running, I think our last reported quarter, you know, 20,000 units have been purchased by all the major media companies in the world. It's really been exciting. But what that allows us to do is put competitive systems as applications or products like Orad. So Orad is actually going to be an extendable application sitting right on top of that platform, sharing common services. What we love about Orad, it's in areas that we're really focused on. Fantastic graphics product, that's its heritage products. We're getting stronger into news and live production in general. Graphics is critical. Second, they're in the sports area. Sports, high growth area, an area we're focused on. So two key markets, live and sports, that we want to be a big part of. If you look at some of the announcements we made with MAM or S6L, those are designed to optimize the value of live production in general, along with the other products. So Orad's going to fit very nicely into that. And of course, they have the video server business also that'll fit perfectly. So culturally, you know, innovative, creative company, has been very successful, has products that'll really fit nicely onto our architectural approach, and then it's in categories that we think are real growth opportunities for us.
Are there any other acquisitions in your focus? As I heard in the past that AVID were talking with other companies as well. Names I don't like to mention, but is there anything else happening?
You know, you saw me use the example of this phone. Now, the phone that you saw had AVID at the top, and a lot of people asked me, boy, are you going to be making phones now? So I put the AVID at the back now, by the way. But yeah, if you think about the operating system we created, like on this smartphone, the iOS allows all these apps to operate. And we have our apps now. We're certifying apps so you can choose anybody else's. Competitive apps like Adobe or other storage, they can work too and share the common services. That's already today. And there's a lot of apps like Orad's products will be applications sitting on top of our Media Central platform, which is like this operating system. So you can imagine when we look at the entire workflow, there's a lot of areas that would be very helpful to be part of choices for our customers. So I would say we're very actively looking at a number of opportunities to join our family and to help the industry. The bottom line is AVID's been fighting for this industry for 26 years. This is all we do. We have to make our clients successful. Otherwise, because we're part of the family. So if we're not helping the family and the family's suffering, then we're suffering. So we take this very seriously, and there's a lot of advantages to being on a common platform. It'll make everything more efficient. It'll make everything more shared. Increased standards, more flexibility and openness, I think, is what the industry needs, and that's what we're doing. And we feel like we're fighting for the joy of creating great content for news, for film, for sports, for gaming. And as you heard us talk about, everybody has a right to tell their stories, and the best storytellers should win, and we're trying to give them the tools to do so.